Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome back to Slay the Princess. TV's Noah here, delicious seltzer in hand, and have a bit of a cold. If you listen, you might hear a small cough. Yeah, so I'm dealing with that. So today on the stream, we're playing Slay the Princess. One, because I love this game. It's very interesting. We're about to head into Chapter 2, The Tower. And two, because this game will do some of the talking for me, because my voice hurts. All right, let's jump back into this.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I really hope one of the endings is you get attacked by Shia LaBeouf.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I think we're going to get a new voice in our head. Getting deja vu. Okay, no, but I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. She's going to kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't
Not
met
James
the princess,
Bond.
And I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Did I not get a voice?
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do.
Voice of the Broken.
She's just going to kill us again.
Ooh.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
It's bad that I got Voice of the Broken when I was trying to sass the princess. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this already did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Nah, let's just go.
A warning. Before you cheat.
Yeah, she will lie.
She will cheat.
I've heard this
She
before.
will do everything in her power to stop you. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her. And stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation.
Ooh.
She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
So maybe this will be serve the princess.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Just one smidge.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her.
I'm going to pledge myself to her.
Stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
I pledge allegiance to the princess.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please, try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Let's proceed.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here. The interior of the cabin is
Oh,
larger
wow.
and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Doesn't mention the ladder or the mirror.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Are small. You didn't mention it. I'm going to go ahead and approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
It's a mirror.
Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
And then nothing.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
These are the size of normal bricks. We are small.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
I'm thinking if the plan is to serve the princess this round, we are not taking the blade.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
Thank you so much for checking that, because I'm always worried that the sound mix is going to be bad.
Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall.
Oh,
The smell of incense drifts up from below.
she's going to be giant.
You almost feel at ease. Huh. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Booming.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Witness me! And then she sprays silver spray paint on her teeth.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't have come down here unarmed. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go.
We're going to pledge to the princess. Serve the princess.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess. Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you,
Oh my goodness.
glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Let's not resist her then.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet.
No, serve the princess is the game today.
And more than a little disappointing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's disappointed, you know?
Oh no.
Kneel.
All right. It doesn't look like I've changed positions at all. Yeah, sure. Serve the princess. You know what? I need to be smaller.
Painfully connecting with hard stone.
Should we play like that? All right, let's go.
That's my good little bird.
I'm a good little bird.
Why don't we talk?
Yes.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Ow.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Now she's really starting to sound like Zurg from Fifth Element.
It's time
Be careful where
for
I
me to
click.
seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
Yes, to kneel.
You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, Well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she?
Yeah, that's why it's best that I obey her and serve the princess.
Shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
You should have aimed for the head.
He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stop those pessimistic...
First things first should be get off your knees, but...
Commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. If you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You could be whatever you want to be. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. What happened to you after I died? I am yours to command. Pledge yourself. Well, I want to explore a little bit first.
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Oh, piece of cake. Oh! I don't want to question it. We're playing Serve the Princess, so I'm not going to question that. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege.
Excuse me.
little bird.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
We're pretty much going to have to establish a safe word soon. If you're so powerful... No. I'm pledging.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
I mean, you're floating. That's pretty awesome.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
All right. Give me a sec. Bring those chains over here.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
All right, hold on.
You can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
What are you going to do?
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
So, real quick, we got to talk about this, a greasy film. There's always a film over the mirror. So I think this might be some sort of metaphor that the narrator is filtering what we're seeing. So we can't see the truth. I think that's what's being said there.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
I wonder if I should have brought the knife just to break the chains, but...
Is she talking about you?
Oh, yeah.
That's impossible. She's not supposed
Watch
to
where I'm clicking.
act with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Well, I'm kneeling. I have a little bit more height.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
Well, am I a worm or a bird? Like, the metaphor's being lost here.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Oh, he's the worm. I'll eat him. Ah!
Rise, my little bird.
Thank you. My knees were killing me. All right.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Whoa! What's happening? She's possessed the narrator or something.
Break my chains.
No problem.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon.
I got it.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Okay. Ooh, let me clear my mind, because right now thoughts are all over the place. I don't know if I want all these thoughts to be true. And what if I don't believe what happens? I have to. It's over. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm serving the princess. Let's break the chains. Kapla!
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist.
That's right.
She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are.
Yeah.
Come, it's time for us to leave.
I like chin scratches. What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Can we eat in somewhere between that, though? Can we, like, nothing, then maybe, like, 7-Eleven, then everything? Ha 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 ha. Ooh, chili hands. Oh, too many hands. Goddamn slow hands. Boing, 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 boing. But you do not take her hand, or will you ever? Oh! Well, thanks for staying through this madness. Have a good one, Jewel. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Where's that? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course, you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before. You always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Just for you. I'm going to be fine.
Look at us.
It's not the end. Whichever on the other side. It's going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. For mercy.
Let's approach the mirror. Silent as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The decay. You've withered. That's not good. You find yourselves in the long quiet. Once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Let's approach. Realize my computer's getting hot.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
I'm unsure what you're saying there. I'm trying to plug my fan in. I've see how the camera keeps like glitching out? It's because the fan's not on. There we go.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Mm-hmm. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us hurts the other. Does that change you? Does it make it worse? What do you think of this vessel? I'm still planning to kill you once this is done. You know that once this is ended, once it's finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind? Have you figured out what you'll want when this is finished? Do you still not care what I bring you next? How many more vessels? I don't want to go back anymore. I just want to stay here forever if I have to. Yeah, let me do this one about our relationship here.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. Nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
Not really. Sorry, my phone's going off. Everything's okay. It makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It seems so distant as soon as I'm very near to you. I have no opinion one way or the other on the matter. I just want it to stop. Yes, you're torturing me. And I hate it. I think I hate you. I'm interested.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is dominance. A figure
You think?
capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Noted. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
I don't want to threaten to kill her again. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
Okay. How many more vessels do you need?
We will know when we near our destination.
Alright, okay. I want to go back then.
I
Thank you,
will be
Princess.
here when it is time for us to meet again.
Ow! I wonder why it's the sound of breaking glass. I wonder if that's like mirror related. And that's going to do it for this edition of Slay the Princess. What will happen next in this weird black and white world where all my choices matter? Or don't? Well, the only way to find out is to join me next time, so be sure to subscribe right here to Plus2 Comedy Gaming, and I'll see you all next time. Boop!